Hey everyone, John here from All Miniatures Great and Small, and I've got Jake with me, and today we're just doing another channel update for the month of May, and we'll answer the questions we got from our April channel update. But first, kind of what we're up to. We kind of debuted Star Wars Legion the last few weeks, and content, we'll have a battle report up by the time you see this, which I'm really liking so far.
It's a lot of fun.
We are closing out our Warhammer 40k slow grow campaign. I'm not sure if when this goes out if we'll have our concluding battle, but we're filming a 3,000 point 4-player game, and it should be pretty epic.
It's going to be awesome.
So you guys have that to look forward to, and then we've got some other things coming. We've got Blood Red Skies, which is a World War II airplane game from Warlord Games. We're going to be visiting Flames of War again, Team Yankee. So we've got a lot of balls in the air that we're trying to do. So if your favorite game, we haven't touched it in a little while, don't worry, we'll get there. The other thing we're looking at is Robotech. So we got our final rewards from that fiasco of a Kickstarter. But the problem is we like the game.
Yeah, it's really fun.
And I like the models. And I found some Robotech-esque models on Shapeways that are filling in some of the gaps in the range. So we want to try those out, get those painted, and try those out too. But otherwise, the channel's going really good. We're verging on 4,000 subscribers, which is pretty awesome since we're only halfway into the year. Last year it took us a year to get 1,000 subscribers, so we're almost at double the pace, which I'm excited about. The other thing is we had some questions. So let's call those up now. We had, do you have the first question there?
Here we go. Where are the Team Yankee battle reports?
Where are the Team Yankee? Oh yeah, Mark. Okay, so yeah, that's our
that
friend
was
Mark.
Mark.
As soon as you come in the studio, Mark, and bring your Soviets or British, and we'll play. I am working for Team Yankee fans. I am working slowly on my United States Marine Corps M60 based list, and I know the Free Nations just came out, which sounds awesome. I'd love to, once I paint my Marines, to get some French, because that sounds really cool. So yes, we will be having some Team Yankee, and Jake's not a super big fan, but he'll play Soviets against me.
I'll play it.
But Mark and I seem to like that a lot. All right, let's see. Do Tunisia Firestorm campaign, Flames of War, an explanation of why you play certain factions in 40k and how to play the Star Trek game. Oh, okay. Well, that's several in there. I don't know if we're going to do the Tunisia Firestorm campaign, just because I only have Americans, and not everyone has mid-war armies that would match that. But we might do some more mid-war games themed for Tunisia. I could definitely see that happening in the future. As far as an explanation of why we play certain factions in 40k, for myself, I like the Ultramarines, and I've liked them since Rogue Trader. They were my favorite chapter back then, and I liked them when I got Epic Space Marine, and I just kept it up. So that's why I like Ultramarines and Tyranids. I collected them just because it seemed like the natural adversary for Space Marines would be bugs.
And you like Starship Troopers.
And I like Starship Troopers. So that's kind of why my faction. And then I like my science fiction to have guns and shooting. I don't like my science fiction to be swords, or I might as well be playing fantasy. I know that's maybe a controversial
He doesn't
thing,
like the assault phase.
but if I can avoid it, I'm fine. But it's fine.
Unless it's the Emperor's flaming sword.
So even my Tyranids are shooty list. So that's why I like. How about you, Jake? Why do you pick that Tau?
I've always liked the Tau because I like suits, and giant robot suits are awesome.
Yep.
When I was really little, you bought the Tau box set when it first came out, and that's when I first started playing it, and I basically just got back into it. I really liked when the Ghost Keels came out, the new stealth suits came out, just basically more of the suits. I could kind of care less about the infantry. The infantry are still cool. I think Pathfinders are really awesome and very tactical, and they have all these different types of drones that they can take. But I don't know, the suits just drew me, that anime style. which a lot of people don't like, but I think it's very cool.
Well, I think it's cool, and I think our group we're lucky that none of us really pick an army because we're power gamers. We pick what we like,
Yeah.
and we make it work. And then they asked about the Star Trek game. So I'm assuming you mean a Call to Arms Starfleet. I actually have some Star Trek miniatures on my painting table. I was doing in between Star Wars. So we will get that too. That one's kind of a niche game within our niche hobby as it is,
Yeah.
but I do want to get a game on camera for that and kind of explore that a little bit. And Jake, what do you want to be? Klingons, Romulans, Federation?
I would like to be the Federation. However, I'll probably end up being the Romulans.
Well, I do have a whole Romulan fleet unpainted. So, all right, let's go. I'm still waiting for that Star Trek game. All right, yes, we just talked about that. I like Star Trek.
Yep.
Good idea about Kickstarter. I often wondered what is coming, but then I forget about it. E4 Airman. Yeah, I talked a little bit about Kickstarters. Since that, I successfully backed the Pacific Rim Kickstarter, the Batman Kickstarter. No, I got out of the Batman
Yeah, you
Kickstarter. I
did
think I'm
that.
at the lowest level, but I can still get in if I want to, and the pledge manager. And then I think I'm backing the Ogre Second Edition miniatures rule from Steve Jackson Games right now on Kickstarter. Let's see. Wolf Lancer says, one of the things that I like absolute most about this channel is the multitude of games that y'all play. I'm a fan of your Flames of War videos and recently got into Warhammer 40k as I got heavily into Tyranids 2 months ago. And I now have a cat in the fight on this channel. Definitely looking forward to Tyranid month, which we pretty much just wrapped up. Although the Tyranids will be appearing in our slow grow finale.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, since 2 of us have Tyranid armies, I bet you will see them more because I really want to play more with my Tyranids. So we'll definitely get that on there. And I'm glad that we could help in a little way foster your enjoyment of the game. And Flames of War, it's still one of my favorite gaming systems of all time, so we will be getting back to it and get some more content as well. Let's see. As for other games, I would like to see some Drop Fleet Commander battle reports. Keep it going. Drop Fleet Commanders is interesting. Ever since Hawk War Games sold itself to another company who owns it now, I haven't really been into it. They haven't changed the game, but I know Drop Zone Commander just released beta test 2nd edition rules that look pretty interesting.
Oh, cool.
So yes, we will do that. Jacob and I particularly have been talking about getting a Drop Fleet Commander game. Let's see, Derek Deerway. I'm curious, when did you get into wargaming and what was the first game you played? And also, I'm still most interested in Flames of War and Team Yankee. All right, Flames of War, Team Yankee, they're coming. I promise, guys. If you watch the podcast on Paint All the Minis...
I don't even know this.
Yeah, because you didn't listen to the podcast yet. But if you go to the... it's called Paint All the Minis. They have a Facebook page. They have a website. It's a podcast with gaming. They interviewed me last month, and the link I think I posted on our Facebook page. But there we talk about the history, but long and short of it, I kind of always liked it since my dad had Civil War figures growing up, and I don't know, I just liked it. That, Star Wars figures. Are there ways for subscribers to schedule days to come up and game with you guys? Also, what are your thoughts on playing Bolt Action and Black Powder from Warlord Games? It would be nice to see Black Powder content, as there's not much of it out there. I haven't played Bolt Action. I'll talk about that one. I'm not that interested in playing Bolt Action, and it's not because of the game. It's just because I don't have it in me to build all the 15mm Flames of World War II terrain in the 28mm again.
Yeah.
It's like I've already got a really awesome World War II game that I like, so probably not. Black Powder is historical, and it could be fun, but I don't see it anytime soon. I do like it, but who knows? Who knows? As far as subscribers coming in, just shoot me an email or contact me on Facebook and let me know. We usually film every weekend or every other weekend. We're in Mesa, Arizona, so if you're local, let me know, and I'd love to have you in, and you can play me or Jake or maybe the other guys, just let me know. We'll start that conversation. We'd be happy to meet other gamers. That's why we play, for that social element. Oh, there's Sam saying he wants to play. Sam, come on in and we'll play. Matt said, congrats on the success. Any more Robotech RPG tactics on the horizon? Yes, so I already talked about that. We will have more.
Was it the
Robotech content.
Super Valkyrie that you got? Is that the armored one?
Well, I got some parts to build Super Valkyries. I got Armored Valkyrie, one Armored Valkyrie so far.
That's exciting.
For the good guys, and then for the Zentradi, I got the. I've only got one so far, Battle Pod. I've got 4 female power armor, and I think one more. I can't remember what it is for them. But
then we can play with Miria, right? Because she's in
yeah,
female power armor.
yeah, you could.
That's pretty cool.
So. There you go, guys. That is the questions. Thanks for.
Oh, there was one question you missed.
Oh, sorry. What's
there
the
was?
question?
What's your favorite Flames of War army?
Me, it's U.S. late war Sherman Tank Company.
Specifically, like a specific division at all?
No, it could be any late war. I prefer veteran over trained.
Trained, yeah.
Well, whatever. But again, it's different in version 4, but.
You like to be hit.
I prefer the elite. I prefer the elite, although swarms of Shermans has an appeal too.
Yeah.
But I love Shermans. I love being able to mix up all the different models. I love how Shermans look. With a Sherman company, it's just that's your typical American company. You can add armored infantry. You can add regular infantry. It's cool. So that's my favorite army. How about you?
My favorite's definitely British Airborne, 1st Airborne Division. I like A Bridge Too Far. It's like one of my favorite movies ever. And I've collected Paras for a long time. And Cromwell's as well, too. So I guess the 30 core element in there. But I like veteran troops, too, as opposed to spamming lots and lots of units on the board that are trained or worse.
I think we had, when 4th edition dropped, a battle report we filmed with your Airborne versus Tigers. But maybe we should do that again sometime.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
We could do a Bridge Too Far themed battle. All right, guys, there you go. I didn't. Any other questions I missed?
No, I think that was it.
Okay. Well, as always, we appreciate you guys watching, and it means a lot to us. Please check us out on Facebook if you haven't already. Give us a like and subscribe there to keep track on us and what we're doing. Let us know what you think. As always, here we appreciate the subscribe, comments down below. But as always, thanks for watching, and keep on wargaming.